Hi there. Welcome to a new episode of my historical recipes. Now, you might have heard of the recent discovery in Pompeii. Pompeii, as you probably know, was the town in southern Italy that was destroyed by a volcano, by the outbreak of Vesuvius in 79 AD. And what archaeologists have unearthed this year is a snack bar, a street food restaurant with some of the food inside its pot still intact. And what did they find in there? They found duck bones, they found remains of either goat or sheep, they found snails, and they found fish, and apparently all of that mixed together. This combination might seem very strange to us, but think of paella, just without rice. And the analyses are not finished yet, or at least they aren't published, so it's not clear what kind of vegetables they were involved. But fortunately, we have a similar recipe from the ancient recipe collection of Apicius, and this is what we are going to do today. It is called GUSTUM VERSATILE, which means something like moved or turned over, or maybe also stirred starter. I'll read the translation from Latin to you. Boiled chopped white beets, mature leeks, celery roots, onions, stewed snails, pieces of poultry, small pieces of meat in their own sauce. Oil a pan, light it with mallow leaves, and place the mixed vegetables. Add onions, damascene prunes, snails, the meat pieces, slide short Lucanian sausages with liquamen, oil, wine, and vinegar, and bring it to a boil. Meanwhile, crush pepper, lavish, ginger, some tarragon, make a paste, add it, and let it boil. Break several eggs and mix them with the remaining sauce and bind the dish with it. Meanwhile, make a wine sauce, unogarum, as follows. Crush pepper and lavish, add liquamen and sweet wine to taste. Add a little oil. When the dish has boiled, bind it with flour. Set the dish on a platter, remove the leaves, pour the unogarum sauce, sprinkle with pepper, and serve. Now, let's start. Oil a pan and line it with mallow leaves. Now, I don't have mallow leaves, and most probably so don't you, but fortunately there's lots of green leaf vegetables and herbs growing out there. So what I have here to do so is clary sage, which doesn't taste very much of sage. It gives a little bit of a flowery aroma. I think that should do. Anyways, they are not eaten, they are taken out before eating them. Then place the mixed vegetables. Now here I have the already chopped white beets. I got the leeks. I'm making a small portion because it has so many ingredients. If not, we're just 3 people at home. We won't be able to eat it otherwise. And the celery root. Then the onion. Now, damascene prunes. Honestly, I don't know what is special about damascene prunes, but I have prunes from our own garden. Maybe the ones from Damascus were supposed to be especially big. These ones certainly aren't. They are rather small. Snails. Now I have here sea snails, because remember the fish element in the dish that was found in Pompeii, so I opted for sea snails. The meat pieces. This is lamb meat, also in accordance to the dish found in Pompeii. And then sliced Lucanian short sausages. Add liquamen, meaning garum. I take colatura di alici, fish sauce. Just a little bit, it's very salty, that stuff. Olive oil. Paella. Some vinegar. And some wine. And as spices, we crush pepper. Yeah. And with some lovage, exactly. I have that here. Some ginger. And smash that up a little bit together. Add some tarragon. I don't have fresh tarragon at the moment, just dried one. Wonderful. And add this to the mix as well. We add the chicken as well. And we'll stir it a bit, bring it to a boil, and simmer for about 1 hour. Meanwhile, we make the enogarum sauce, which is more lovage, more pepper, some garum or liquamen, wine, and olive oil. Okay, this has now boiled well, all the meat is well done. And in order to finish the sauce, I take out the firm ingredients. Now we bring the sauce back to a boil and we add some semolina. This is to bind the sauce. The text only says bind the sauce, it doesn't say exactly with what, but I figured out that semola is a fantastic and easy way to bind the sauce. Now I turn off the heat and add one last ingredient. As a last ingredient, the recipe asks the sauce to be bound with eggs. It just says eggs. In fact, it says break the eggs. I've interpreted it as separate the eggs as well, because I can't imagine they wanted egg white in their sauce as well. So I'm adding now egg yolks. To the liquid of the stew. Okay, put that cooking liquid back onto the stew. And finally, we add the enogarum sauce that we had prepared before. And we sprinkle the whole thing with pepper. And now I'm really curious. So, as a reminiscence to modern day, I am actually eating this with rice for the paella feeling. Now I'm certainly curious to taste it. What will it be like? This actually tastes really good. I mean, yeah. Tastes of a kind of paella. I would definitely recommend the rice, but no, it's much better actually than the combination might suggest.